siblings. This is the last time I speak to you on this platform before I move on to new pastures. Thank you for journeying with me and for joining me regularly, exploring what the scriptures have to say to us during these times. Grace and peace to you as our ways part here today. Today's gospel reading is a tough one. The way Jesus treats the woman in this story seems most uncharacteristic and really quite rude. She's a Gentile, and at first Jesus refers to her as a dog. Now, there are a number of different ways to interpret this response of Jesus. Some feel that Jesus was testing her to see whether she had the faith to stick to her guns. Some feel that Jesus was pretending to treat her badly to highlight the racism of his own people. Others believe that Jesus had a transforming moment where this woman made him realize that his mission was not just for the Jews. Whatever we may believe about this encounter, what becomes clear is that Jesus finally welcomes this poor Gentile woman and heals her daughter. What does it mean to make room for those who are not like us? Now, this call to make room for the stranger is not new. The Old Testament makes it clear in Leviticus 19, verses 9 to 10, and in the book of Ruth. This is carried out in practice by Boaz, ending in a romantic encounter. It is worth spending a bit of time considering how we as individuals and churches react to strangers. Now, churches tend to attract people like themselves. During the 1990s, there was a major emphasis on cell church. Paul Yonggi Cho spoke about inviting people with the same interests who think like you into small groups. Now, I have always been very uncomfortable with that because I'm always confronted with the question, what makes it difficult to make room for people who are not like us? Mother Teresa said that she saw Christ in each person she met and worked with. The problem with us is that we always include some and exclude others. Now, Mr. Brown sees Paddington on the station platform, and because he looks different, he warns his family, "Ooh, stranger danger, keep your eyes down, there's some sort of a bear over there." And then Mr. Brown makes a generalization. He says, "He's probably selling something." Then they walk past him. Paddington feels rejected and then starts self-blaming. He says, "I must be doing something wrong." It is Mrs. Brown who then, I think, in a very Christ-like way, starts engaging with Paddington and eventually offers him assistance. This brings me to Jesus and the Gentile woman. It is when this lady engages Jesus, in other words, there's a conversation between them, that Jesus is convinced and greater understanding comes. In fact, friends, I think Jesus teaches us here how to lose an argument. When he realizes that the woman's argument is stronger than his own, he grants her petition. Jesus seems to be prepared to change his mind in our gospel reading today. Do you view changing one's mind as a sign of weakness or of strength? After his encounter here, Jesus then returns to a Jewish region and heals a deaf, mute man. It seems pretty clear to me that the gospel writer wants us to recognize that Jesus was crossing boundaries, that he was radically inclusive in his ministry. It also teaches me that one of the most powerful things we can do in our world is to talk to others who seem different from us and who hold different convictions than us. And in so doing, friends, we can learn from each other and become radically inclusive like Jesus. You too have welcomed me into your space. And for those in Northampton, you've welcomed us here in this place. And we have shaped each other through our interactions and our conversations. As I leave you, I appeal you to continue to welcome others into the church family. And I leave you with a question. Who do you need to welcome and include today? Friends, being inclusive doesn't mean that we have to be close friends with everyone. That's just not humanly possible. But if we treat everyone we meet with kindness and with respect, and if we take time to recognize their basic humanity, we are living as welcoming, inclusive, Christ-like followers. Will you try it today? God bless you, my friends. Amen.